What is the biggest difference in Jyotiraditya Scindia 2018 to 2023? How have you changed?
I can't comment on that, Rajdeep.
No, you must have changed. A lot of articles say you become more accessible to workers. The Maharaj is moving out, meeting people on a daily basis.
Rajdeep, that's not for me to say, because that is for people like yourself, whether you're a well-wisher or a commentator. That is for you all to say. And there may be some positive things and there may be some not so positive things. And it is for me to internalize the not so positive things constructively and continue on that path of change. Life is all about always trying to better yourself.
The positive I see in you is you're working harder than ever before at this election. That's the sense one gets. Is that right? You've been in Madhya Pradesh, in Gwalior, virtually for the last couple of months, doing these sort of rallies every day. Are you working harder? Does the BJP make you work harder than the Congress ever did? Certainly.
Oh, no two ways about it. It's no comparison. It's chalk and cheese. There's a structure, there's a schedule, there's a system, there's an SOP for things that you and I understand. There's an SOP.
You're enjoying it?
Oh, I'm loving it because that's
You're not tired, fatigued?
No, that's my background. I was a professional before I got into politics, and you know that.
Yes.
I went to institutions where there were systems in place. This is the system in which I thrive, because when there is a structure, then according to the structure one knows that if you work like this and there is you make headway, that is recognized.
You're not under pressure from Amit Shah and Narendra Modi to deliver on a daily basis? To deliver Gwalior Chambal?
No, of course there's pressure, and there should be pressure, because it is when there is pressure that people deliver. And I'm telling you, you take my example, I'm giving you my own example. You remove pressure from me and I won't be able to deliver. I only deliver to you under pressure. So I love pressure.
Okay,
I thrive under pressure.
This is a bit like Virat Kohli on the cricket field. A googly final question, and you like, I'm sure, cricket. Some of your critics, including in your old party, say that Jyotiraditya Scindia did this because revolted from us because he was not assured of a Rajya Sabha seat and he was not assured of a bungalow. That you had lost the 2019 Lok Sabha and you were going to lose your bungalow, and that's why, to return to that, for ministerial benefit, you came back.
The problem, Rajdeep, is you never get your facts right.
Yes.
I was already living in a rented house for 2 years.
But you'd lost the 2019 election.
That's why I'm saying I was already living in a rented house.
Yeah, so you wanted your bungalow back.
No, I was very happy living in a rented house.
You didn't want, it wasn't about a bungalow.
I had no qualms about it. You've known my family long enough. Do you think our life is about a bungalow? Do you really think that? I leave it to your conscience to answer.
One very final question, since we're heading back to Gwalior and this is your sort of home turf. Our show is called Elections on My Plate. Just want to know, evening, what is the best thing that I should be eating in Gwalior, the must eat? Before I leave Gwalior, what's that thing that I must be eating? In the day I had laddus. What should I be eating in the evening?
You must go to the Bada, and in the Bada, our whole row of dukans of namkeen, of chila, it is out of this world. And you must go and see. The Bada is, you know what Bada is, being a Maharashtrian. It is our central square. And we've done a complete renovation and restoration of that Bada. And at night, it looks like heaven on earth. So you must go and experience the Bada, and you must go and try all our eats of chila, paratha, all of that in our Bada.
Okay. I thought that Mr. Scindia was going to invite us to the palace and say, I'm going to throw you a royal buffet.
I would love to, but only if you are ready to wait till 12 a.m. in the morning. Because I'm not going to be back home before that.
Is that the kind of punishing schedule that you start off at early morning and finish at midnight?
Yeah. Okay. Midnight I finish in terms of the daily schedule, but then you switch on to the phone and find out what's going on in every other part of the state. So I end up sleeping by about 2 a.m.
Okay, so in the Congress days, probably Mr. Scindia had the luxury of finishing early. In BJP times, midnight at the very least. We'll do the royal buffet on another day if you win the elections. We can do we'll do a small celebration.
No, either way.
Okay.
You're welcome in my humble abode anytime.
Well, it's not so humble, but he's being very, very generous with us. Thank you very much.
Always home for you. So
Yeah,
you can come
thank you very much, Jyotiraditya. I want to say this at the end. I spent a lot of time with your late father, and I had a lot of regard and respect for him. So, interviewing you, I feel old in a way because I remember this was 30 years ago. And I can also tell you that Madhav ji was a better cricketer than Jyotiraditya is.
No doubt about it.
Okay, good. We've accepted that. But we've enjoyed this conversation with Jyotiraditya Scindia on the road from Bhind to Gwalior. And I must mention this, that the roads are much better. This used to take me a couple of hours 20 years ago, and the gaddhas are gone. So you can take, I don't know who can be given credit for that. We'll give both the Congress and the BJP government. Can we do that? Or Shivraj Singh, you're not going to give the centre any credit, Manmohan Singh's government and Modi's government for roads?
No, because this is our state road.
Okay. We'll accept that. That state roads have certainly improved in Madhya Pradesh. Whether other things have improved or not is a big question mark. Corruption is a huge question mark, and that we'll leave for perhaps Shivraj Singh Chauhan to answer. But Jyotiraditya Scindia for taking the time out. Thank you very much.
Pleasure as always.